Alright, it's time for an adventure trip to San Felipe, Mexico. Starting from Los Angeles, we're gonna make a couple of stops for some rendezvous points and head on down to Mexico. Always a convenient spot to meet up. Your local Mickey D's. It's good to see that everybody's packing light, and Austin Youngnim being the traffic coordinator at your local Mickey D's. So 4 out of the 6 riders were meeting up, warming up from the 40-degree weather that we had to fight through getting here. And once we arrived, shooting the breeze and just showing each other how we're going to tackle this trip. And when we got to our second rendezvous point, the other remaining riders joined us. Checking out his setup. Looks like everybody's excited. Another arrival? That's right. Cadillac of Adventure Motorcycle, a GSA. So after about 100 miles riding on the highway, we finally got to Mexicali. Traffic was relatively light, so we were able to get through pretty easily. But then once we got out, the loops around the border is just quite confusing, so you're gonna have to be careful. So you see these cars stacking up to the right hand side. That line is to go back into the States. So after waiting for a few minutes, we realized that, hey, get on the left lane if you want to go into Mexico. As you can see, it looks pretty much like Los Angeles. So after about 50 miles in, we pulled over for our first taco. Tacos El Capitan. I think we're doing a pretty good job lining up our bikes, except that 790 guy. Everybody's settling in, enjoying their cokes. And we got one too many tacos there. We got some carne asada, some al pastor, some quesadillas, your basic comfort food. So after the tacos, Jay got a little anxious. He thought he could climb the hill. A little steep. Got his bike buried. A little too anxious for the Dakar. Nobody else came to help. Everybody was still too full from the tacos. From the highways, these dunes were so inviting to be ridden on. So I can't blame Jay for at least trying. From the looks of the sand, I don't think we were allowed to be in this section of the sand. But nobody was around to give us a stink eye or anything. You're welcome, Jay. So from LA, it's about 380 miles. So to rest up, we just took the highway all the way down. Most of the road was pretty flat. This guy's waving me in. Didn't listen. Just like I don't listen to my wife. She has to at least tell me twice before I take action. So after checking in, yeah, some bungalows right next to the beach, and with a bar conveniently located next to us. And after a 400-mile ride, it was time to rest our bikes and thank them with the view. And this is one of many seafood dishes. Shrimp, octopus, nice views. And a cat decided to visit. And Asnyanim and Jay couldn't resist giving some cuddles. Some more shrimp dishes and tequila shots. Muy bueno. And this is how adventure motorcyclists close out their first night in San Felipe. Buenos noches.